Hello and welcome to a brand new preview episode for Black on Black Cinema. I'm your host, Jay. I'm here with my co-host, Micah.
Hey.
And Terrence.
What's up?
All right, guys, we are back. This is a preview episode for episode 275, The 6888. This is the 2024 film. Getting the Tyler Perry movie out of the way right away. I'll read you the log line here. During World War II, 855 women joined the fight to fix the 3-year backlog of undelivered mail. Faced with discrimination in a country devastated by war, they managed to sort more than 17 million pieces of mail ahead of time. This is directed by Tyler Perry and co-written by Tyler Perry and Kevin Heimel. Stars Carrie Ann Washington, The Blackest Woman Ever, Ebony Obsidian, and Malanwa Jackson. So this is on Netflix. You can check that out. We will talk in depth about what some people are saying is Tyler Perry's best movie. So we will be the judge.
Sure.
Are you okay?
I'm fine. I'm good. I've already seen most of it.
Yeah.
I'm just going to throw that out there during this preview episode. I've already seen most of it.
Okay. Cool.
Most of it. So not all of it.
That is correct, sir.
Did you get busy?
Did
you get a phone call?
Didn't capture your interest to finish the entire movie
in 3 weeks.
Yeah, I started watching it like 2.5, 3 weeks ago when it came out. I haven't been back to it yet. I've been.
Oh, great!
I have been busy, but there have been.
Anything else going on? I had to return some videotapes. So
yeah, I had to go to Blockbuster Video.
Anything else? All right, so we will be back next week with episode 275 for the 6888. Quickly, random topic. We've been trying to figure something out. So we decided, what's the motto for this year? Don't lie in 2025. So we're going to give some New Year's resolutions for Black people. Things we would like to see changed in this new year. I'll go with one. Please stop doing the dating podcasts where you say horrible shit about each other. For the love of God, please, just please stop. I'm sick of seeing. No offense to anybody, I know work is work, but I'm tired of seeing sex workers pretend to be people dating and telling regular Black people that you need to demand $500 from somebody you're dating because you're talking to them on the phone in the store, some other dumb shit. Those women are prostitutes, okay? Like, they're not normal people. And there's nothing wrong with being a prostitute.
They are normal people.
They are, but they're not just going out and working at the type of job you're working with. Okay? I'm just saying, those women are prostitutes. Don't take advice from them. It's insane. That's my first resolution. I have one from don't do it.
Lady of the night, if you will.
Yes, ladies of the evening. Yeah. Micah, do you have some New Year's resolutions for Black people?
Man. Stay off the box. No. This is you remember that channel, The Box?
Yeah.
That show. I used to,
that was my shit.
I never spent any money.
I got to buy something one time. I don't think it ever came up. I think it got ripped off. Still mad.
Look, no more gender war stuff, guys. Yeah. Especially Black people. Let white people let them like have their own gender wars. But like we need to like if you see Black men or Black women, if you see a Black man with a white woman, don't get mad. And Black men, if you see a Black woman with a white man, like, don't get mad. Just like, do better. Who gives a shit, right? And stop talking down on each other. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, I agree.
Like, I'm serious about that, man. Like,
I don't get
it. It just is. That shit is tired, man. And because we're gonna need each other now more than ever.
Yeah, that's very true. That's very
for the next few years. So, yeah, that's a little serious one. I'll think of a funny one later.
All right, Terrence.
I don't really have any New Year's resolutions, to To be perfectly honest with you. Y'all kind of took mine. Like we kind of just need to stop dividing each. We can't. We gotta come together. We gotta collectivize. Who was that fucking scene?
Collectivize.
And
Willie Dynamite.
from
Willie Dynamite.
Collectivize.
Black Dynamite. Collectivize. From that fucking pimp scene. Yeah, we gotta start like, appreciating each other. Again, like you said, those podcasts, they're just nothing but division. I mean, they get clicks and views and people repost them and all that other shit, but like, it doesn't help anything. Doesn't help anything. And I know it's the internet and like, that's not how the real world acts, but like, the internet is very big,
but it's starting to leak into the real world. That's the problem.
It is. And like, that's why people don't talk to each other. We don't have conversations with each other anymore because like those balloon popping shits, that's super fucked up. They're funny, but like,
oh nigga, there's some of them are hilarious. I'm not going.
They're hilarious, but like, come on, man. That's not how the real world works. At least I'm old, so I don't know if that's how the real world works now. All these people are pretty young. Like right. I saw one where some chick was like, "You too short." This chick was 4'11".
Yeah, like,
come on, yeah.
I'm 5'9".
He was like 5. He was like 5'8". I'm like, yo, I'm a foot taller than you. What are you talking about?
Look.
I
find that personally very offensive. I'll tell you right now. Don't ask me to be 6 feet when you're under 5.
Like laughs or if she was serious. Yes, but y'all need to stop just like looking for like the most ridiculous shit to just not like each other. Like,
yeah, I agree with. That I agree.
Like that's just stupid. That's just dumb. Like I get it. We all have our issues, and like the internet has kind of ruined dating as a whole.
Yeah,
because
that seems true.
Man,
it's like everybody's got to be millionaires at this point.
Yeah, good luck with all that.
Yeah, good. Yeah, nah, yo.
Right.
Like
everybody got to be millionaires. Meanwhile, when you talk to people in real life, it's like, hey, I'm not that. I got like 3 children with 3 women, and I ain't rich. That's the real world that we live in. And look.
Everybody wants to be a millionaire, but everybody's mad about the price of eggs. Okay, something doesn't fucking click.
Eggs is mad expensive.
I saw a meme where this woman was complaining, like, the man approached her and he's like, "Yeah, I make 6 figures," and then she was like, "The 6 figures, 100001." Like, what the fuck? It's still
6 figures.
Yo. Like, what the fuck?
Nah, you're not allowed. Nah, yo. If I make it over the line, I make it over the line. Like, don't do that. It's not fair.
Again, that's $100,000.
That is not in the normal realm of what people make in the United States.
Right. That's all. What's the percentile? Like,
yo, you're in the top. You're in the top.
Do not make $100,000.
You're in like the top 10% at that point.
Right. Exactly. So what do you? Again, we don't live like this. The internet has caused people to like have this weird, distorted sense of, especially black folks. Well, all I do is look at like, I'm black, so like I just consume black content on the internet. So when I see this shit, I'm like, that's the distorted sense of reality. Like these young kids, like, no, yo, it's just you're probably more than likely, unless you're very lucky, you're not going to be making 6 figures like that. Like Kai Cenat, like these kids, like Kai Cenat is like 23 years old. He's
very lucky.
Twitch streamer, like good for him. Like when you ask kids, black kids, well, kids in general, but like we're talking about black folks. When you ask them, what do they want to be when they grow up? They say like YouTube influencers, social media influencers, because that's all they consume.
Yeah,
and like I don't know how that's going to help black folks. I don't know how that helps us. I mean, I do see a lot of black people gaining a lot of like followers, and they're getting money online. They are. Some of them act like they do. Some of them are pretending they're getting money. But then you also have people like Kev on stage. But that nigga's been working for 15 years to get to where he's at.
Yeah.
It's not an overnight thing.
When
you see these people,
he's a great story. He really is.
Right. His story is awesome. Him and his wife and his crew. That's awesome. They've literally been working for like 15 years to get to where he's at. He was like, it's almost like the Tyler Perry, right? He was like fucking doing like writing shit when he was young. He's our age.
Yeah, I remember when I first found out about who he was doing videos in his car driving to work.
Yeah.
Yeah. And now the dude is like Big time. I love it, man. I'm
Yeah, it's awesome.
not that I
But,
matter, but I'm proud to see that.
like shit like that takes work.
Yeah, it does.
And like the internet, like we can't let the internet. I know this got off on like this isn't like
Go ahead, old
New
man.
Year's resolutions. It's not New Year's resolutions for Black folks, but I'm just saying, like, you can't let the internet fucking blow your head up to think you're going to be able to do something.
Yeah.
In like a year, it's just not how it works. Like you got to put the effort.
Well, it's like before
if you want to get there, nigga, you're gonna have to put the internet, like put the work in for 2025.
Right. And by the way, a lot of that comes with also just being lucky too. Like, the road is littered with people with great ideas that never made it, right? And you could look at this channel. Like, we've been around for fucking ever. We don't have like hundreds of millions of followers. Like, we just don't, right? And we're proud of what we've built. Like, it's great. But at the same time, before the internet, there was everybody wanted to be an athlete, right? Because that was the thing you saw on TV, and especially for folks who don't have a lot of money starting out, that was a way to kind of like superior upward mobility. So there will always be a level of that, but don't let the internet tell you what reality is, because it generally is. That's not true. Like it's a kind of a fucked up version of it. Look, I think this idea of Black people sort of coming together, circling the wagons for a bit, I think is really needed. I truly think that. I think maybe a good resolution is, and just is very specific for this channel, watch more Black movies. And I don't just mean the mainstream Black movies that white people tell you, here's a Black movie starring all your favorite Black people. Seek out shit. Seek out older shit that you've never seen. Seek out foreign shit you've never seen from Black folks, right? Seek out Black media, not just like a podcast or whatever, but like Black films, Black television, stuff that doesn't get as much of a big push by the major corporation. Start investing some of your time into that shit, because one, it will give you a different perspective about Black people, especially like international stuff, right? Like to see your own people on Front Street in movies where it's not about slavery or how Black people are dealing with white people or in society. They're just being Black in whatever those kind of positions are. I think that's incredibly important.
What was that movie that, I don't know if I was on that episode, Rye Lane?
Yeah, Rye Lane.
Yeah, that was a good movie.
That was a good ass movie. Yeah,
great fucking.
Yeah, if you haven't seen that, Rye is RYE Lane.
Yeah.
It was really, really good. Just two Black people who met each other and just having a day together. It wasn't
great. I love that movie.
Awesome. But like, seek that kind of stuff out. That would be a thing that I would encourage. I think it's like, if you've watched the show for a long time and there's like movies that you're like, all right, well, the episode was funny, or I skipped that one because I didn't watch that movie because I hadn't heard of it. Go back and watch it. Like the movie we just did. That was a very, very good movie, and it didn't get a massive push, right? Like, so, go check those kind of things out.
Yeah, Pariah was one of our first movies we ever did. Amazing movie.
Episode 6. I'll never forget that episode. It was great.
Great.
Any other ones?
Stop being fucking mean to each other. Good Lord, man. That's it.
I mean, we're going to be mean.
I think that's the.
We're not going to.
I think that's the biggest one, right? Like, aside from like the normal shit, like go to the fucking doctor and. That's actually a big one. Like,
again, I told you guys I had my checkup 3 weeks ago.
Yeah, take your ass to the doctor.
Yeah. Go to the doctor, man. Go to the doctor. Stop being mean. And look, it's hard, man. Like, so we can't be mean to each other because, literally the world is coming at us, and they want us to. They want us to, So we got to find solace in each other. As we've always done it. It's literally in your DNA. And don't let these white people make you forget that by by throwing their money in your face or trying to make you sell out, shit like that, man. Like, just I don't know, man. I don't know. Also, call out call out. This is another thing that we need to do, and we're going to have to work on ourselves sometimes. You got to call out injustice when other people are getting pushed around. You know, I know it's going to be hard for certain people, but like gay people, trans
Grow
people,
up. There's mine.
like
Grow
you
up.
gotta come to people's aid sometime. And I know, nobody comes to help us. Nobody comes to help us. I get it.
Not enough.
But part of being the bigger person is like you gotta try and extend an olive branch sometimes. Not to regular white people. Right? But not to like rich people, right? Because rich people don't care about you.
No.
Rich people don't care about you. I don't give a damn what color they are.
Yeah, 100%. Thank you.
They don't care about you.
Yeah, you got an alligator on that shit. Like,
right.
Can't quite reach.
You gotta try and help defend people that can't be defended. And I know we always do it, but we got to keep it up, man. Also, at the same time,
with the tip of the spear, as it were.
Right. But at the same time, right? Like, okay, if you find someone cool, you don't gotta let them in. You don't have to.
Not like this imaginary cookout. Nah, yo, there's too many niggas that y'all keep inviting.
Here's the cookout. Nah, yo, nah.
Cookout's closed. Nah. Fuck out of here.
Yeah, the cookout's closed. I don't want to see. I don't want to see Jeff Hardy singing "Shy" at the
All right, we might have one more spot. We gotta have like one more spot before you close it.
That shit was crazy. But nah, man. Like, yeah, look, you can't just because we're too inviting. We gotta start gatekeeping, yo. I'm sorry, we do.
And I hate gatekeeping. I hate gatekeeping. I hate it.
Sure. Depending on what it is, fuck that. Nah.
But at the same time, like I hate it when it's like stuff that don't mean anything, right? Like comic books and nerd crap.
I hate it. I used to hate like me and Micah used to work at GameStop, right? And I hated when these corny ass niggas used to gatekeep. Like when a woman would come in, like I want to look at this game, and niggas like, what you know about video games? Like because she's a woman, she doesn't play games. Now, granted, I grew up in the '90s and they didn't. Be an asshole right now.
I mean, there was a time where that was true. Yeah, that's true.
I'm sorry. Look, I'm 40 years old. I didn't know any girls that played video games when I was a kid. And it wasn't like that. Technically, I wasn't looking. But at the same time, like, if they were, they wasn't telling me. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, that's just a tangent. But yeah.
I don't like gatekeeping when it comes to stuff like that. But when it comes to, like, your culture,
fuck that.
You can't allow Nancy Pelosi to wear kente cloth. You know what I'm saying? Like that.
But they told her to do it, which is wild, yo. Like,
yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's unacceptable.
Do that. Yeah,
like, don't do that. You know?
Like, as foolish as those white people looked, I was like, that ain't really their fault. Like, why you tell them to do that, yo? You setting them up for memes. That ain't right.
James Clyburn and them niggas are telling them to do that shit. Like, don't do that, man. Like, what are you talking about?
They back there like, nah, this is gonna go over great. Go ahead, keep going. Like,
I'm trying to humiliate them white people. No, they just look silly, and the fact that you let them do that, like, you look like an idiot. You look like an asshole. Like,
that was wild.
But yeah, I don't have no problem gatekeeping that shit, like that type of shit.
Yeah, sometimes you gotta gatekeep your culture, yo. But you know.
Yeah, like I'm of the mindset at this point like the gatekeeping is also really important for the times that we're about to be in, right? Like the ball has already started rolling in the last couple of days. You're like, oh, we're gonna take over Greenland. This is what we're doing.
Doesn't even make sense.
We're gonna rename the Gulf of Mexico to the Gulf of America. All right, stupid train has left the fucking station. Got it. This is what y'all fucking idiots voted for. So, like,
do you think he thinks Greenland is Iceland?
There's a part of me that believes that.
He thinks that Reykjavik is in Greenland.
No, there's an actual reason, and it's much more sinister and about money than.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
It actually is. You read the article and you're like, again, rich people are not your friends. They're just not. Here's a New Year's resolution. Remember things. And what I mean by that is, hey, you remember all those black celebrities who threw your fucking freedoms down the fucking toilet for a tax cut? Remember who they are. Don't let them sneak there and slither their way back when shit goes off the rails and they're like, yeah, you know what? We all got to stick together. We got to collectivize together. No, nigga, stay over there. Remember who they are, because those people will turn their backs on you yet again when the next go round comes up. They're not your friends. Rich people are not your friends. Look, I wish them all the happiness. The ones who like worked and really earned it, I wish you all the luck. But when people get a certain amount of money, they are not your fucking friends. They're not. And there are rich people who do good things, right? Who are like, all right, no, we got to like still try to help people and stuff like that. Good for you. Thank you for helping out the organization. Stay over there. Because I still don't trust you. But look, if I ever make it rich, I'm okay to be ostracized too. Look, here's my money. That's fine. I'll stay over there. Shut the fuck up. But don't trust them.
Because guess what? I ain't doing the real work. I'll be your executive. I'll be your executive producer.
I'll be your George Soros. Like the fuck out of here.
I will fund the revolution from my fucking spaceship. Leave me alone. Like, get out of here. But they're not your friends. And we, especially as black folks, we have to stop looking to rich people as some sort of signal of like intelligence or kindness and stuff like that. That's not how that works.
That's the opposite. Matter of fact.
It's quite literally.
Intelligence, kindness is the opposite of what a rich person like. You don't become a billionaire.
But people assume that every rich person is smart. No, they're not.
Oh, no,
especially if they just inherited money, right? Like that doesn't make them smart. No, you can be smart and rich, of course, but it's not a default setting. This slider ain't all the way up. Get out of here. So yeah, I would say be leery of the people that have all this money and all of this power and influence. But remember those people who fucking sold you out, because they haven't forgotten. They're like, yeah, life's great. We can't wait for those tax cuts. They don't give a fuck about you. Don't buy their tickets to their concerts. Don't hit these niggas where it hurts, their wallets. The one thing they care about.
That's the only thing that matters. And
there is.
At a certain once they get to that point, that's all that matters. Yep. And if you don't purchase their product or whatever it may be, it'll take a hit, but they're still billionaires. You know, they'll be fine.
But don't contribute to it if you can.
Yeah, I'm not gonna. Yeah. Like Kanye West, I don't think he's a billionaire anymore. I think he's put out a couple more albums since he's become a billionaire. I haven't listened to any of it. That's just me. That nigga's an asshole.
No, this dude went like full Nazi, and they're like, "Yeah, but he has a mental illness." All right, cool. Tell his friends to get him to take his drugs. That's not my problem. I don't have to abide by someone who's fucking insane. It's just sorry. Well, that's not fair. Well, life's not fair. What the fuck is it? Sorry, who gives a fuck? I wish I had $1 billion. Fuck him. So shrug. Who cares? Let's see what else. Yeah, being kind to each other is pretty good. Even though I just said fuck Kanye West, I'll grant you a bit of a hypocrite.
Hey, look,
calling people out for hypocrisy is also overrated. Right? Exactly. Get out.
I mean, hypocrisy is something special, isn't it?
Yeah. What are you not used to double standards? So yeah, look, I think that's important. Here's another one. Feel free to leave social media. That's one. Feel free.
Leave it. Take a break.
Take a break.
That's almost an impossibility for a lot of people.
Yeah, I was about to say you're asking a lot of people right there. Come on.
Okay, feel free to take a break.
All right, a break is fine.
Or how about this? Here's an addendum to that. It's okay to have a safe space. People, especially white people, like to say, you need to open yourself up to everybody. You need to open yourself up to everybody, buddy. No, the fuck you don't.
No, I don't.
No, you don't. Really don't. Especially as black people, you are not required to listen to a bunch of fucking racist, bigoted pieces of shit's opinion just because they have one. If white people want to do that on some fucking moral high ground, let them. They're used to having uncles and aunts who say that shit anyway. That's their problem. You don't have to subject yourself to that shit. Oh, you're only on Blue Sky or you're only on Discord as a safe space. No, I'm on those things because I don't want to listen to a bunch of bigots. That's it. If you want to call it a safe space, you call it whatever the fuck you want. When I'm at home, I don't have to listen to a bunch of bullshit. That's my
I'm
safe
old,
space.
so my safe space is Facebook. Apparently, the young kids don't use Facebook anymore.
No.
But I've cultivated my Facebook page to where it's just nothing but funny memes, and occasionally something is just very just obnoxious, just irritating. But that's neither here nor there. But yeah, I just post a bunch of funny shit on my Facebook page.
That's
okay.
okay.
If you go to my Facebook page, it's a bunch of funny shit. That's it. That's all you see on my page.
Look, I got no problem.
Like Hulk Hogan getting booed at fucking Monday Night Raw. That was hilarious.
That was the best part of that show, man. The best part of the show.
3 hours with 4
tacos of my heart. Yeah.
Also, they captioned in crowd booing, which is just hysterical.
Okay, that's fucking hilarious.
Because fuck Hogan.
Yeah.
You know? But yeah, it is. It's just, it's very easy to cultivate your to cultivate your social media to where you don't see all of that shit. It's very easy to do it. But people love the bickering and the division and everything like that. And that's all they see. Like, I only see that shit when I'm looking up like political shit, to be perfectly honest with you.
Yeah.
And it drives me crazy because I like to stay informed. But like my normal,
apparently you about to see a lot more of it.
Yeah, I know. That's the problem. But like my Facebook feed is a bunch of funny memes. My fucking Instagram feed is a bunch of chicks with big asses and funny people. That's my social media. That's my happy place.
And that's okay.
Very easy.
Okay.
There's nothing wrong with it.
And my Instagram is littered with intellectual conversations.
Incredibly, and fit women.
Mostly intellectual
conversation.
Yes.
Which one is it? What's the percentage? Intellectual
Let's
conversation.
Move on.
90,
move on.
10.
Yeah, I was about to say.
Move on. 90,
You
10.
know,
Wow, you doing a lot. You doing a lot of heavy
95,
lifting with 10%. Yeah, you doing a lot of heavy lifting.
Let's say for some reason we don't get the intellectual conversation.
Y'all niggas are not that smart. Okay, you're not that smart. I don't want to bother you. I don't want to send you things above your pay grade. Get out of here. I'll send you the common shit you people like. That I also like. No, but I think it's a good point. Like, social media can be a dangerous place. I think it is a way to divide people. I think it's a way to mainline a bunch of bullshit into people's minds. I think it's a way to mainline misinformation or disinformation. There is a difference. Just straight up propaganda in a lot of ways. Again, if you can't give it up,
it's very dangerous.
Yeah. If you can't give up social media, and I understand it has a very addictive quality to it, either take a break, which is good, or, dude, just fucking whittle down the shit you see. Because
that's what I've done. Like, honestly, social media is very dangerous, but it's also what you make it. There's no fate but what you make. Like Terminator 2, goddamn it.
Gotcha.
it's literally the algorithm works. It does.
It does.
Like, I don't I don't go to ESPN and see gay porn.
No, fucking
like
no.
Jason Whitlock. I don't see that shit.
How did this end up on my browser?
That happened. Right. I don't see that shit because that's not what I'm looking up, nigga. That's not how it works.
That nigga was Googling that shit.
You know what I'm saying? Like, again, it's if you see that shit that just pisses you off constantly, you just fights and black people fighting and there's goddamn those fucking dating podcasts and all. That's because that's what you watch.
Yeah.
They're just feeding you what you watch.
What you want.
If you change what you watch, you won't see that shit. You just won't.
Yep. Yeah, my Instagram algorithm works very well.
Yeah, mine does too.
Yeah, that shit is tailored. I'm like, God damn, they know me.
Funny shit and just chicks just walking down the street. Why are they just walking down the street? Who the fuck knows? Who cares?
I don't know where they're going. I don't know where they're going.
Onto their cars.
Yeah, it's weird because I'm in my Explore page and it's literally toys and titties. Like, that's it.
That's wild. I don't have any toys on mine. That's crazy.
Yeah, and you know what Micah does? He fucking does photography for like action figures.
Right.
So that's where the toys comes from, and the titties are men. I don't know what to tell you, my nigga. The end.
It's not our fault, okay? It's the algorithm, goddammit. It's the algorithm.
It's better than our DNA. Let me look at my Explore page real quick.
Yeah, I'm sure it is. Mine's a goddamn.
Yeah, it's wild, yo. It's wild, yo. Like,
it works.
Exactly. Good Lord.
That's hilarious. It's just Captain America's shields and butts. That is a goddamn shame. I'm not even going to hold mine up to the camera. This is ridiculous.
Looking at some chick working out, and then the next video is that fucking clip of a whole bunch of niggas on 2K24 beating the shit out of Hogan in the ring. Fight back, nigga, fight back. That's funny. See, that shit is funny. That's what I see.
There's nothing wrong with it. Nothing wrong with it. Wow. Okay. All right. I'm getting distracted. Look, the larger point here is protect yourself mentally. And I'm dead serious about that. Protect yourself mentally, because the next 4 years are going to be nothing but a bunch of nonsense and gaslighting and racism, and there is going to be a hard push to keep dividing not just black people, but men and women especially. Look, Donald Trump entire campaign against Kamala Harris was based on, I'm a guy, you're a woman, like let's divide the shit up. So understand that they are going to try to continue that, right? So just be aware of, like, be cognizant of the world in which you live in. It is not everything being fed to you isn't by happenstance. It's almost all on purpose, and there is a reason for it. So pay attention to it. So, any other resolutions here?
No, I think I'm good, man.
I'm sorry.
Listen to us. Listen to us.
Yeah, tell other people about the show.
Spread the word.
Yeah, do that also. Spread the word.
Yeah, that would help.
Follow us.
Yeah, we got to get off here. This Instagram algorithm is fucking us up. Terrence, look up for the love of God.
I'm sorry, I just got distracted.
Yeah, look, anyway. I get it. I'm just sitting my phone down, just away. So anyway, look, protect yourself, protect the people you care about, circle the wagons for a bit, man, because you're going to, like, we got. We are. Like, anybody telling you, hey, like, we need to, like, let's, keep dividing amongst black people. Nah, man, fuck that noise. Now, that doesn't mean, look, I ain't rushing out to fucking shake hands with Jason Whitlock and, like, the MAGA crowd. Fuck those people. You made your bed, prepare to get fucked in it, right, for 4 years. I don't give a shit about you. But people who were on the right side of this and are going to suffer, your job, like Micah said, is, like, keep up the fight. Protect people that you can. Look out for people that you can who don't have as much as you, or people who are being, attacked in other groups and stuff like that. You do what you can, right? You can't just toss everybody to the fucking wolves to protect yourself. Isolationism does not work in these moments. It just doesn't. And I mean isolationism as far as our community. It doesn't work. We need as many people in this shit, but for you personally, you kind of keep your circles tight, so to speak. The last thing, and I mentioned this earlier, some of us got to grow the fuck up. You got problems with, like, gay black folks or trans black folks? Now's not the time. Knock it off, because they're black too.
Yeah.
You got to get over that shit. Oh, I'm 25 and I don't know how to get over it. Here's how you get over it. You grow the fuck up. Just like how you learn how to eat your green beans when you didn't want to as a baby. Like, just grow up. Just grow up. Just grow up. Like, nobody's saying you got to put on a dress. Nobody's saying you got to be, like, waving a fucking rainbow flag at a pride parade. But you got to grow up. You got to realize, look, we're all in our mid 40s at this point. Jesus Christ, I'll be 45 in a couple of weeks, which is holy shit.
Right,
yeah, nigga. Welcome to the show. Knees hurt yet?
Nigga, I'm a year younger.
Yeah, you be 44 soon. You talk like my daughter.
Like, I just missed fucking Gen X. What is it, Gen X? Y'all niggas are Gen X?
Yeah, we're Gen X.
I technically missed it by fucking 75 days.
Yeah, this guy's a millennial. Listen to him.
I'm a
So-
millennial. Fuck y'all. I'm a decrepit. I consider myself a decrepit millennial because
That's fair. I think that's
I'm literally right there in the beginning.
Yeah, you.
I could have been right there with my mama as a Gen X. Weird.
That's very weird.
She is literally, her birthday is January 29th.
Oh, she just got out of the boomers.
65, right. 65 is when Gen X starts. And she's literally the very beginning of Gen X. I'm the very beginning of of millennials. It's funny how that works.
Buzzer beater. Like
right.
So look, it's important, right? But yeah, we gotta grow up. Like you just have to, man. Like, look, we're products of the fucking 90s. We had some wild points of view.
Yeah, y'all don't know nothing. Y'all don't know nothing about PC culture. Y'all don't know nothing.
Yeah, we grew up in it. Like we like Bane. We were born in that shit. And we're fine.
Get out of here.
Yeah, you can
we
change.
We came out on top. You can change, my guy.
You can change and you can grow up. Like that idea, like I can't change because no, that's because you don't want to. But you gotta, like, again, you don't have to wave the flags at a pride parade or anything like that. But you got to understand people's humanity. And if you are still bigoted towards those folks, that means, and this is gonna sound like I'm pathologizing people a bit, and I am. That's something wrong with you. That's not something wrong with them. That's something wrong with you. And you need to figure out why you feel that way and work on yourself. And that brings me into my last point. If you can afford it, go to therapy. Quite seriously, go to therapy. Talk to somebody. Or like somebody who at least is going to be like, nah, you wildin'. Like you need at least somebody who can, if you can't afford therapy, you need a friend to be like, nah, nigga, don't do that. Like you just, if nothing else, but you need somebody that you can try to work through your issues and really think about it. Like, and work on yourself, right? Like for real. That's a thing you shouldn't have to learn in your 40s. You should learn it much earlier. But if you are in your 40s or you're older, go to therapy, talk to somebody. It's important. So that's all. It's not hard.
It's not hard.
Yep. You just have
to don't be a bigot because you got so many again, the rest of the world is bigoted towards us. So don't be a bigot towards other people just because. Like you're doing it just because. There's no reason.
Yeah.
Why you don't like gay people or trans folks or whatever, whoever you don't like.
Right. Well, the book says that. Yeah, the book also says don't eat shrimp. So like,
no, that book, okay,
yeah, I mean, but that would be some people's argument. But it's like, yeah, y'all niggas was so mad with Red Lobster.
Here's the thing. I don't give a fuck about that book. I don't.
No, me
doesn't mean anything. So like,
there's no reason.
Like you'd be like, what are you telling me that for?
Yeah, but like, just be kind to each other. Like
that's the book tells you to do that.
Yeah, but that's like the other part, though.
Like that's the other shit. That's the unimportant shit.
Yeah.
Don't like Micah. You're the religious person. Don't the book tell you to be kind? Rewind. Like, come on, man.
Be kind. Rewind.
Be kind. Rewind.
That's Blockbuster Christ. Chapter 1, verse 6.
Right. Yeah, man.
There's you know, I'm incredibly vain, so I went and found the book of the Bible that is my namesake.
Yes.
Because like what was the point of reading anything else? Right.
Okay, Donald Trump. If it doesn't mention me,
right.
If it doesn't have my name in it, I don't want to read it. And you know, for you people who are religiously inclined, go to Micah chapter 6, verse 8. What the Lord requires of you is to do what is right, to show constant love, and to live in humble fellowship with the Lord. Now, I know 2 of those things you guys will probably have no problem with, but the third one for the rest of you might help you out.
Yeah, that's it, man. Golden rule, bro. You know, unless you're a Republican, go fuck yourself.
Be good, do good. Like that's like that's,
be kind.
That's it.
Just good God, it's not that hard. I can be mean sometimes, but like when it comes to like interacting with people, come on, man.
Yeah.
It's not very difficult to be nice.
It's not.
I feel like it takes more energy to be an asshole to people.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah, because you generally
I don't
have to go
understand,
out of
man.
your way to do it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That's how I stay fit. Like, what the fuck? Like,
You gotta burn those calories.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, it's just a silly. It's just, and especially against your own people.
Yeah, I don't understand.
I don't.
Yeah,
I
you
don't
can be mean
understand
to
it.
white people. Like, they can take it.
Yeah, they. Yeah.
There's more of
No,
them.
they can't. They literally cannot take it. They lose their fucking minds.
Yeah, apparently not. Yeah, they flip out on
They
you.
can't.
Hey, buddy.
Good Lord,
They can't take it.
You
calm
know what you're
down.
doing right now? Relax. Yeah, but look, just listen to all those things quite seriously. But like, don't let the next year or 4 years, if we're lucky, it's only 4. Don't let those things get you down, right? You're allowed to feel how you feel, though. I will definitely never tell anybody not to feel a certain way if they do. But that being said, like, just give a fuck about yourself. Give a fuck about the people you care about. That's it. Like, for real. And you're allowed to expand that circle. Grow up a little bit. Bring some other people in. Don't invite them to the cookout necessarily, but if you fuck with them, that's cool. Good for you. All right, that is it for us. Episode, upcoming episode 275, the 6888. Again, that is on Netflix. That's a Tyler Perry movie. So again, we will be the judge of that. By the way, we're saying all this, be kind and all that other stuff. If you think that we're suddenly going to be nice to shit we don't agree with on this show, well, I feel like you've never seen this show before, and this must be your first week.
Yeah. Yeah. Be kind to people, like, like, don't be an asshole toward them. But you can be an asshole towards their art if you don't like it.
Also, we just told you earlier, you don't have to like rich people at all. So guess what? Somebody's a billionaire. So good luck, nigga. All right. But in all seriousness, we'll see you guys next week.
See ya.
Bye. You're watching the Black on Black Cinema YouTube channel. Make sure you check out our full reviews of black movies, past and present. And every other week, we do a preview episode where we talk about a random topic that affects the black community.